Good afternoon all. We have already seen that how we can append a value into the list and how we can use the append operation and an extend operation. Today we will see another operation that is called insert. Like append is used to append the value at the end of the list, and extend also extend the part of another, means extend is used to add another list at the end of the previously existing list. There is another function which is called insert. By using an insert, we can put a value at a particular position at a particular index into the list. So let's see that how we can use this insert operation. For example, this is a list which has been already created and we wish to insert a value at index 1. 90 is at index 0. We wish to put a value which is at index 1. So how will we use this? li.insert 1. First we give the index value where we want to put, and then the value which we want to insert into the list. For example, let me write a code again. For example, I say that li.insert, first we give the index. In this case, let's say that we want to insert at index 4 and the value is 1000. So 1000 will be inserted at index 4. Remember that we have already inserted 1 at index, we have already inserted 80 at index 1. So this index 4 will be taken respectively 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and when we will print the value of list, it would be printed accordingly. Similarly, if you want to insert something, after inserting all these things, the index will change itself and now a new value will come at all the respective index. For example, if I want to insert at index 3, the 3 will come now. Index 0 will become 90, index 1 will become 80, then index 2 is 70, and at present index 3 is 50 and index 4 is 1000. So if I am putting index 360, so this will come after 70 and before 50. So the index value keep on changing when we put this insert function. So let's run this and see what is the output. You see, in the first case 80 has been inserted and then 1000 has been inserted, and then we have used a print. So 80 has been inserted at index 1. Similarly, 1000 has been inserted at index 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. See, and then we have inserted 60 at index 3. So index 3 from this will become 0, 1, 2, 3. So it comes before 50. Now how many elements are there in the list? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 7 elements. If I put that what is the length of this list, you see, sorry, the function is len of list, it gives me 8. Why? Because we have counted from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we count from 0, so index is 7 and the length of the element is 8. So there are 8 elements in the list, and how many index? From 0 to 7. So this is how we can use the operation insert, and we can insert at a particular index into the list. Now suppose we have to remove the elements from the list. So let's see this program which we have made to remove the elements from the list. To remove the elements from the list, let me clear this screen first. Just hold on. Yes, to remove the elements from the list, there are 3 different type of functions which can be used. One is called pop, second is delete, and the third is remove. Pop and the delete works in the same way. The only difference is that whatever value is being popped from the list can be stored. We can hold the value if we are using a pop function, but if we are using a delete function, we cannot hold that value. It is deleted from the list and we cannot hold it into some other variable. But when we are using a pop value, we can hold it into some other variable. So if you want to delete a item, if you want to delete a value from the list and you want to save it somewhere, you have to use pop, and if you do not want to save it somewhere, you can use delete. Now let's see how does this pop and delete works. This is a list which has been created having so many values. Now when the syntax of using pop is very simple, we have to give the index of the value which we want to remove. Suppose we want to remove the value from index 0, we will give li dot pop. And if we do not give any index, remember, if we do not give any index, then last value which is there in the list is removed. Then last value which is there in the list is removed. I repeat, if we do not give an index, then last value which is there in the list is removed. Okay. Now this is how we have moved in this program, and the value which was removed is also stored in a variable a, and this as print is used to see what has been removed from the list at index 0. Similarly, we can use delete. The syntax of writing delete is little different. Instead of li dot, we start with the operation del, and then we give the name of the list, and then we write the index using a square bracket. We cannot store it because it does not return anything. It just removes the value from the list. Okay, it will remove the value from the list. Now remember, when I have removed the value at index 0, the index of the list will change. Now 3 will come at index 0. So this delete will remove 3. Okay. Now we can also use delete to remove multiple values, which was not possible in using pop. We can also use delete to remove multiple values. This works similar to slicing, means as we retrieve values from the slicing, but slicing does not change the list, delete changes the list. The function is almost the same. We start from 1 and we go to n minus 1. So if it is 4, it will go up to 3. So the first value is included and then n minus 1 value is included, because the index starts from 0. Okay, so this can be used to remove multiple of values. Okay, now third function which can be used in list to remove a value, to delete a value, is called remove. The difference between pop, delete and remove is, in pop and delete we tell the index, in remove we tell the value which we have to remove. In this we do not give the index, in this we give the value which we have to remove. Now there is a trick in this, that if there are multiple values which are of the same type, means which are of the same value, there are multiple values which are having the same value. For example, in this case there are so many 50. So when I will use remove, which 50 will be removed? So the catch is that the 50 which is having at the lowest index, it starts from left, and the one which comes at first position, which is at the lowest index, is removed. So this 50 which is coming at before, which is at the lowest index, is removed. Now let's see when we run this program. See, in the first print, this is the first print, we are printing it after using two pop. One is pop 0 and the second is empty pop. So empty pop removes the last value, it should be 70, and pop 0 should remove 20. So we should get the list 3 to 60. So you see the output is 3 to 60. Great. And in the second print statement, we are printing the value which has been popped from list 0. So list 0, 2 is being popped. This is also done. Now in this case we are deleting from this list by using a delete function, and we are deleting list 0. So again 3 is removed and this is the remaining list. Now in this case what we are doing is, will be going from, this is the remaining list, this is the remaining list, and from this list we are going from 1 to 3. So this is at position 1, 5 is at position 1, 10 is at position 2, and 20 is at position 3. So 5, 10 and 20 is removed by using delete 1 is to 4, and remaining we have got. Okay, so this is how it works. Now in this remaining list, what is remaining? 4, 30, 50, 50, 50. Now we have used the function remove to remove 30. You see in this print 30 has been removed. Then when 50 is removed, so this first 50 is removed and the remaining two 50s are there in the list. So this is how we can use a remove function in the list. So by now we have seen that how we can insert the value into the list. By now we have seen how we can remove the value from the list. there are different ways to insert. We can insert by using an insert function, by extend function, by append function. Similarly, there are different ways to remove a value from the list by using a pop function, by using a delete function, or by using a remove operation. So that's all in this video. Thank you.